Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another Immortal stream. I am your host, Immortal Rich, and tonight we continue on with our Industrial Revolution. Welcome back to Minecraft. Now, over my time that I've spent kind of taking it easy and returning my batteries, I came up with an interesting idea of how I'm going to portray this upcoming stream. Turns out I am also going to work hard on building more industrial machines to make my farmyard or farmland I should say, not farmyard, my farmland a little bit easier. So I am going to share this on social media while I load up the world, and I should be good to go. Well, I'm hoping for anyway. But anyways, over the time I spent working on my streams and coming up with an idea for for this little farmland, I decided that I'm going to focus on building more intricate machines, such as this little beauty right here. Now, as we both see, like, this is going to be my bamboo farm. However, I do need to make another one for sugarcane. So I think what I'm going to do is just pretty much replicate this whole idea and just incorporate it in next door. So let's see. First of all, I need to test. Oh, I didn't realize it was actually that close with hostilities next to me. I should really sleep. Right, so now that I got that over and done with, I am glad to have this set up. Right, so I'll see if we have a skeleton burning over there. And, the idea of me having a little bit easier for me so I can actually deal with making these farms more streamlined, but I'm hoping to make them a little bit easier, if that doesn't make any sense. So what I'm going to do is I might actually cut down these, I might actually harvest them, and what I might actually work on then is I'll actually use this area to build up my new farms that I have set up in place. Now, of course, this is probably going to take up quite a bit of time, but after all, I have all the time I need. Right. So, first things first, I need a hoe, as usual. I'm going to take a sword with me, just in case that I end up having, hostilities coming after me. I need a ton of cobblestone. That I do know. Okay, so that should suffice for now. So I built this with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was 1, 2. There's a space there for the chest. So it should be about there. I bring this back here. Now, of course, I need to actually look at the... How did I wire this again? Hang on. You see, I literally took a break last week, and I can't even remember what was the inner workings of this. Wait, so was it literally just, okay. I think I'll leave that open just for now so I actually know what I'm doing here. I think they go below the chest, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so those are the stairs, which makes it easier to access the thing. So as far as I know, I actually think that actually goes behind it, actually. So, of course, now I need to make more hoppers. Actually, while I'm at it, I might as well make some of the other supplies that I need that are here. Okay, so I got 5 pistons there. See, at the same time, I also need to keep an eye on how much supplies I've actually got, because otherwise I'm in trouble. Any more of those stairs? I'm sure I've got. Oh, well, you know, I had more cobblestone there, and I didn't even realize that. Hello. No, I do not. Oh, however, I do need to make a chest, don't I? Well, I have spruce stairs there. I wonder could I just replace that? I know it'll look weird, but it might add a more rustic look to it if you think about it. Although I still need to make a chest anyway, so. Right then, I guess I'm cutting down a tree. And I say once I get this sugarcane farm pretty much made, I am going to focus then on the rest of my little areas. So, I say just for now, I'm going to just chop down 1 tree because obviously 1 tree is all I need. I'm just keeping an eye on my second monitor because I noticed over the last couple of streams that I did, sometimes my chat doesn't load up properly, so I can't really tell, like, what's what. I guess I could just reuse the spruce again. After all, I'm going to be taking it anyway, so what's the harm? Right, so let's see what we got here. There we go. Now I only need enough to make like 2 chests. Also, that reminds me, I need to eat as well. Otherwise I'll be walking around for a while. I guess for now I can put away the hoe. I don't really need it right now. I can put the dirt there. Where did I put my food again? You know, I literally... Oh, there we go. I know it's not much, or when it doesn't replenish all that much, but I'm sure I can do a little bit better. Right, Alright, so let's make, well, I don't, you know, of course I don't need 4, I only need 2. See, I'm trying to make this as lifelike as possible. Just like how I did with the, you know, just like what I did with the bamboo farm. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if I end up hearing the thing actually go off while, while I'm working here. So, I say I'm just gonna fill all this in with stone. Just to make it easier. Okay, so the hoppers go in there. There we go. And I guess, like, if I'm just going to end up building this off, then there's no need to actually build a second set of stairs, so. Okay, so let's see. Water goes there. So I believe that's where the dirt goes. Yeah, good. I'm on to a good spot here. Actually, that. Oh, shoot! It's already getting late. Right, so I won't lock myself out of the house, and I'll rest, and I'll get back to work tomorrow morning. Actually, that's another good thing about having the window here. I have direct sight to where the sun is when it's setting. Not so much when it's rising, but oh well. Actually, I wonder, do I actually have access to it when it rises? Oh yeah, I do, okay. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, so, oh yeah. I'm just going to build out that platform a little bit more. Makes it a little easier on my part. Let's see. Do I have it anywhere? Is the question. Hope I do. And if not, I've got plenty of wood. I can easily just make more slabs. Right. Actually, it makes me wonder. I wonder what I just mirror this so that I have like access to it in other spots. So where's the stairs? Yeah, I know they're a different type of wood, but you know, it's gonna be. I just thought maybe 2 different styles for 2 different purposes. Oh, actually, no, hang on. Uh, okay, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna dig underground to get this. There we go. Okay, I can actually end up making a symmetrical standard out of this. Hey, where am I going? It's up. It's in the kitchen. I need to go to. And I know I've got like some later ideas to come into it. I'm hoping that by the time I'm not gonna force myself to get this update done or this series done before like the next update. I'm hoping that if I'm still doing the series when the new update comes in, which I'm hoping will be soon with another update, I assume like I'm just once it does, I'll incorporate it into the series. Because I think that'll be a bit more fun, especially if I can incorporate something like that into a survival series. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh boy, okay, so, we already have a flaw with the, with it. However, it did work. It does shoot the bamboo into the, you know, it does shoot the bamboo into the, chest. I just wish there was a more intricate way of actually making it work. Clearly, I don't think I have any more hoppers. I do have 5 more observers, so that'll come in handy. But sadly though, I do need more hoppers. And what was the recipe for... I completely forget what the recipe for a hopper was. Yeah. I'm sure it'll come back to me at some point. Let's see, hopper. Where is the hopper? So far, these are all things I've made. If that was the case, then I should have the recipe for a hopper around here somewhere. Hang on. Oh, hang on. What wasn't a hopper to do with, if I can recall? Yeah, it was. I was like, wasn't it to do with like a chest and ingots? I think, like I said, it was five ingots and a chest. So I need 10 ingots and 2 chests in order to make 2 hoppers. So, whoops. How much iron do I actually have? And on top of that, how much supplies do I got? Let's see. Okay, so I have 8 iron ingots there. So unless I have like iron ore lying around, which luckily enough I do. Now I can make 2 chests and I can... I seem to have made a bit too many stairs out of the excess wood I had. Darn it. I'm always doing kind of shit like that. Alright, so... like, I got 5 wood here. But I can't really do anything else with it, can I? Like, I can't use wood slabs and end up making, wood blocks, because that won't make any sense. Well then, I guess I'm just going to chop down another tree. You know, before the sun sets again. Once I build this sugarcane farm though, I will get around to building the rest of my revolutionized system. So, hopefully I can get this to work. I like the way there's a spider crawling around in my carrot farm. That needs to be settled with sooner rather than later. Okay, so I just need enough to smelt a couple of, you know, I just need to smelt at least 2. There we go. So now I can actually get around to building the rest of my farm. Well, for now I can get around to building the rest of my farm. Right. So there's not much else I can do to finish off the construction. I'm just gonna have to leave it till morning to finish off the rest of it. But I'm hoping, with luck, I will have my sugarcane farm working on the outside. Then I'll start functioning on my automatic farms. It'll be a pain in the backside, but I'm sure I can get it to work. And plus, whatever stone I got left over after this, I'm sure I can make it work. So I need to go to my lake. I was thinking as well of like blocking off my little lake and turning it into a AFK fishing area. But I'm not entirely sure. I was gonna say, because if that's the case, then I'll have to end up like altering my my little walkway. Just slightly, but there'll still be enough that you'll see a difference in it. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Oh, okay. One, two, three, four. I keep forgetting it's actually... It's like that. Okay, so clearly that's not really doing its job, is it? There we go. Now, of course, at least it's working. Slowly but surely, it's working. Alright, so... I do apologize if you can hear like that annoying clacking in the background coming from my controller. I'm hoping I can actually make it a little bit more silent if I can. And you know what, because I made extra stairs, let's just let's just use them for the sugarcane farm, shall we? So the doors will go here, or not the doors, the pistons will go there. And then above those are the observers. Yeah, because I didn't build anything on here yet, I could just do that. Wrong way around. Ow. Okay, so we have redstone going into each of these repeaters. But I feel like, isn't there like a secondary step down here? Because I feel like I did build something that puts those into the pistons. Did I not? I guess not. Okay, so the pistons are above these blocks. Oh, okay. Now I know how it works. So now I should have a vague idea of how the rest of my machine comes into play. Actually, yeah, hang on. While I'm at it, this will actually be perfect for my, this will be perfect now for my scaffolding. So many times I've actually used this building this little farmhouse. Okay, so I just literally filled this with well, what I assume was just stone. Actually, now that I think about it, does sugar cane actually grow that high? If not, I'm going to redesign that. I might have to do it at a later time because I don't want to be spending the entire stream renovating that idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some bone meal. I'm going to take one sugar cane and I'm just going to grow it. Just so I can actually see like what's its current intake. Like okay, so now I need to replace that with that. Okay, so again it works, it does work, which is fantastic because that is exactly what I need. And of course I actually need to break this off so that I don't have a recurring problem up here. Okay, so now that I know that that works, I'm pretty much happy with this design. So I'm just going. And the rest is going to be covered in with cobblestone, and I have got both my. I shall have both my sugarcane and my bamboo farm good to go. And of course, that works then because it did in fact throw in there. You see, it'll be very interesting because I actually want to see, does this actually waterlog? Because if this waterlogs, I might actually be able to... Okay, well, sure, the sugarcane, I don't know how I'm going to fix that because that does get waterlogged and it breaks that off. But with bamboo, I wonder, does it work in the same factor? Or, I don't know. I guess it's just something I need to test out. Oh, sorry about that. So, I'm just gonna grab more water and hopefully that will fix. I'm gonna actually see, does it actually waterlog the bamboo and does it break it? Because if it does, then that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, it does. Darn it. What would be a good... You see, I can't understand, like, what would be the best way to, I'm just trying to think here, like, what would be the best way of making sure they all fall in there without having them, like, drop back here. And it's just, I guess it's just something I need to come up with at a later date. Now I need to put a door onto my sugarcane farm, and I can start working then on my new farms that I have planned for those. Okay, so there we go. And of course these just grow naturally by themselves, so, and because there's water beside them anyway, so they're just gonna grow naturally thereafter. But I am pretty much go with that. Now it's time to get back to work and actually start putting more effort into my other farms now. I'm gonna keep the bucket of water on me because, you know, I'm gonna need some source of water. Although I just remembered, I guess for a while I'm going to just be without crops up here. But, you know, I'm not bothered by that. You know, give me a second. I'm actually going to grab an axe. It'll be a lot easier getting rid of the wood with the axe. If I even have an axe to start off with. Okay, clearly I do not have an axe, so I guess I am going to make one. There we go. Well, everything's going to be needed if you're going to be doing some industrial revolutionary science. Also, I need to get rid of that goddamn spider. Now, I know I have like plenty of crops here, but something tells me I'm not gonna get like around to doing all of them in automatic farms. So what I was thinking of doing was just maybe just building one big farm and then literally just use that. You know, just make a simplified farm, except just put each row as maybe a possible food source. That way it cuts down on space. I have a lot more space then to work with, and then on top of that, it'll make it a whole lot easier sorting out my crops with everything else. And on top of that, it also means I don't need fences. As for you, you've been kind of pissing me off. So once I harvest these up, I'll just break the ground and cover up the water down with dirt, and I can pretty much restart this entire farm. Because once I revolutionize this and I make them into decent farmlands, it'll make it a little easier to work with. So there's no point in me just saying like, oh, where's my dirt blocks? Because obviously I've got a ton of dirt blocks. There we go. Plus, the advantage as well of having an automatic farm actually makes it 10 times easier. Now, I know it's not, I doubt it's going to be anything like the automatic sugarcane and bamboo farm I have. There might still be some, you know, there might still be a little bit of manual work to do with it, but of course the manual work is just me pressing a button. Hey man, welcome to the stream, dude. You see, this is probably the reason why I'm glad that I actually have my second monitor up and running, because to be honest, mate, I didn't even realize you came in. But then again, I say YouTube's gone down the gutter on this one. That's, you know, especially with what's kind of happening in the world right now. Oh, bollocks. Really? No dirt already? Oh well. Okay, I'm just gonna pat this down and I'll start working on my, come on. So anyway, dude, how are you keeping? Had to say thanks for popping by. Ugh, I hate... Is there like any way of actually doing this faster? Because I can't be hopping on these all the time. Your stream wasn't on my YouTube timeline. I personally had to go to your channel to find your live stream, and no worries. Yeah, I believe it's actually, I think from what I recall, I did see a message a while ago from YouTube stating that, you know, due to the coronavirus outbreak, there's no one working at the headquarters, so they're just allowing I think they're allowing their automated servers, like the... Oh shit. I think they're allowing the computer work to do it for them while they're not working in the headquarters themselves, which I think is actually causing problems because, one, as you can see by my stream, my chat is not loading up. So that's a major concern. Secondly, I'm just like yourself, anyone who I've subscribed to, I'm not seeing their streams either on my channel or in my, in my sub feed. That I physically have to go to their channel and, I have to literally go to their channel themselves and actually see it already streaming. Because that's a pain, that's a pain in the ass, really. But I guess there's nothing really they can do, because I guess their hands are tied, especially with this coronavirus outbreak. And, of course, people are just saying, like, oh shit, okay, hang on, I'm just going to eat food while I'm doing this, because this is going to be necessary for a while. Right. I guess I could flatten out more of this. Like, I think this might make another interesting path out of my farm. I never knew that was mad. This virus is affecting everything, man. Yeah, trust me, everyone is getting affected by this. But to be honest, there's not really much we can do. The only thing we can really do, if you think about it, is all we can really do about it is just wait it out and hope for the best that this doesn't last too much longer. Because if it does, then we're all in trouble. But like, for me, I'm still going to try my best to be here for each day as it comes, to keep entertainment on the table. No matter like what happens, I'm still going to see if I can entertain. I wish there was actually an easier way to untill soil rather than waiting for it to dissolve naturally, because the sooner I can actually get this flattened, the more I can actually start making like automatic farms. Hey man, you want me to hop on and play Minecraft? Well, for this world, it's more my solo series. I don't really have a multiplayer for it yet, but I'm hoping to be starting a multiplayer series soon with the likes of Scorpius and everyone else who might have this game. So, I'm hoping that once I get maybe a couple of more people, I might actually see if anyone else is interested in taking part in that. Okay, no worries, man. Yeah, that'd be good too. Like, I do hope to kind of get into a multiplayer series about this, because as I mentioned last night in my stream, I've been trying to add in more diverse work with oh for fuck's sake, I have more dirt here. I'm trying to add in more multiplayer stuff into my streams. So I'm hoping to eventually start a multiplayer series with a couple of friends. Right, so I'm going to see if I can actually recall this, because over my time of while I was recharging my batteries, I actually took time out to see if I can build some sort of like automatic farm. It's not going to be easy, but like even I found this difficult enough to do. Actually, I wondered, did oh no, hang on. Let's see. Alright, dude. No worries. I'll be here. Oh, by the way, I have a question for you before you disappear. If you play Minecraft for more than I have on the series, do you know if sugar cane grows better on dirt or does it grow better on sand? Because I kind of need to know so that I can actually build a functional sugar cane farm. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna need droppers, and I need a minimum of, I believe, 8. So, what do I need for a dropper? Or, not a dropper, a dispenser. Okay, so this is gonna be fun, ain't it? Okay, so it works better on sand. So I think what I'll do is, before I start working on my automatic farm, I am going to see if I can actually get everything else functional. So what I'll do is I'm actually going to build these droppers. Now, of course, if or not droppers, dispensers. I keep mixing up the two. I don't know why. But of course, for that I need 8 bows. That's a hefty price, but hopefully I might be able to make a couple. Anyway, I have a crossbow there, but they're not easy to come by either. Plus, I don't know how easy they are to repair, which becomes the kind of problem of that matter. First of all, I'll see how many more bows I can make. I've got 3, so I need to make 5 more. Oh my god, really? Okay. I literally just had enough just to make the 5 bows I needed. Okay, so of course I'm going to need stone, so I need plenty of it too. But before I do any of that work, I'm going to fix up my sugarcane dispenser. Excuse me. Oi. I can't guarantee if anything fell into the chest. Oh yeah, it did. Hey, but at least I know it works. And we are good to go. Okay, so I guess it's time to go mining for more cobblestone. And let's face it, I am probably going to need a ton of it this time around. But we'll see what I can do. Excuse me. And plus, this can also help, like, expand out the mine a bit. You know, by getting a ton of, cobblestone. I might actually be able to venture out a little more in here. Yeah. Okay, I may have to leave those behind, just so I don't end up getting myself killed. I'm sure if I don't find anything in here, I'm sure I can just use this as my cobblestone farm. Or if anything, or if push comes to shove, I can always just try to make myself a cobblestone generator. After all, they're not too expensive to make. And they're actually pretty straightforward as well. Oh, yeah. I just remembered. I might actually need, yeah. I need redstone. Duh. Well, the main thing is that at least I can make my droppers. Exactly with what I need. Oh, I can only make 6. Why is that? Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see the problem. Apparently, broken bows won't work. Well, that's a load of hoo-ha. Yeah, so that pretty much means I literally have to make new bows from scratch. Talk about a little bollocks. Wait, let's see. Wait, let's make more bows, shall we? There we go. Now I got my 8 droppers. You know, I am literally just thinking here. Should I actually make a I'm just thinking here. I wonder if I actually should make a. I'm just thinking here. I should probably end up making a cobblestone generator. Like, I don't think it's that hard to make. I hope not. It'll take a bit of tweaking, but I'm sure I'll get around to figuring it out. Right, let's see. Yeah, forgive me on this one. I'm literally just trying to figure it out. Um, what I need to do here. Well, what I was thinking. Sorry. What I was thinking was, I was thinking along the lines of kind of just building stuff like out of stone brick. It might be fancy enough, but of course, what else can I build it out of is the question. You know what? I'll focus first on I'm actually going to focus a bit on getting this cobblestone generator up and running. Once I get the cobblestone generator up and running, I should be good to go. Because then I'll have no problem having a source of, you know, I definitely won't have a problem sourcing out lava. Okay, so I got 2. Although I don't really need 2, do I? Well, I'll probably just take 2 anyway, just so that I can say if one to fail back. And I think for simplistic reasons... No. Okay, never mind. Although, I have an idea. Oh. See, obviously when it's raining, it's impossible to tell where the sun is. But hopefully this will actually recover it a bit. There we go. So obviously building out of wood is not going to be... well, it's not going to be the right thing to do. You know what I'll do? I'll just build it in the ground as is right now, and then I can build like a mini area around it. So the farm, mind you, is going to be over there, so I'm going to probably build my little generator around here, so... Oh, okay. Okay, I do believe I made a cobblestone generator now. Yep. Okay, so now that I got that working, that's fucking fantastic. So, here's what I had in mind. You know, it'll be safe to say that I'll have a fully functional cobblestone generator by the time this is all done. There we go. Oh, hang on. Ding ding ding. Got a brilliant idea to use up those fences and gates that I now have a lot of. I also need to turn these into footpaths as well. It'll make it a whole lot easier to work with. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to have a gate here. because I'm not taking precautions around here since I'm working with lava as well. I need to be cautious. Okay, so where's the gate? There's the gate. And I'm actually going to put a stair block in there. Doesn't really matter. Just for aesthetic purposes, really, if you think about it. There we go. So, oh! Um... I'm actually just changing the game rules so that the fire doesn't spread. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. What the f... Okay, that was unexpected. Oh, son of a... I think just for now it's probably best to put away the lava for now. Luckily I had more. Okay, so now that I actually got that cleared up, let's put in the game rule now. Game rule. What was the other one? I actually forget the game rule to this one. It's something to do with fire, isn't it? It's not fire damage. It's it's not spread. Or I don't know. What is that command? Just give me a second. Where's the sun? You know what? I'm actually going to do this indoors because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to check this up online to figure out what's the best way of doing the hand spreading, like, or not hand spreading, sorry, got mixed up with the weird Google thing that popped up. Let's see. Oh, okay, so it was literally staring me right in the face. According to the command, it is do fire tick false. That disables the spread of the fire. So do fire. False. And actually, this could come in handy because if I ever ended up building like something like a fireplace, I can actually now have a functional one without having to worry about burning my house to the ground. Right, so come on. Surely I thought I'd be able to sleep by now. Come on. Can I sleep? There we go. Now I can sleep. This will be interesting because if it comes down to it that my fences here burn, even with the fire spread turned off, I may have to replace the wooden fences with stone. Hopefully that won't be the case though. Am I actually getting any cobblestone out of this? Or is it literally just going straight into the, is it just going into a lava pit? Because if it's going into a lava pit, then that was just a waste of my time, really, if you think about it. Oh, never mind. Now I'm getting stuff. Not anymore. Uh-oh. All good. Right. I was thinking of turning these into smooth stone, but I think what I might actually do is, I might think of other ideas of what to do. Hey, Tuga Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping by. Uh-oh. Come on. Behave. There we go. Right, now, let's see if I can actually get this, let's see if I can get this Forsaken, farm up and running. I spent long enough at it as is. Right. Like, the weird thing about it is, I'm starting with, like, automatic farms, but I'm hoping to eventually kind of spread out to doing more, you know, I'm hoping to automate a lot of stuff in the house. And across the farm. Like, so far I got 31, so far, like, I have 31 pieces of whatchamacallit, 31 bamboo shoots there. Apparently I'm supposed to have a sugarcane farm going, but apparently they don't seem to be growing. Whatever the reason may be, I don't know. So I think for now what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably focus and wait on I'm probably most likely going to focus on building the exterior of my farmyard. Because, again, I was thinking of using, this kind of stuff. Oh, wait, that also reminds me, I need to build another hopper with another chest. Because that is important for what I've got in mind and what I want to build. Okay, so I need to get more wood. Alright, time to speed up the process a little bit. Also, we still need to name this dog. I have not given him a name yet. Oh, hang on. Okay, so I need to get more iron because I realize I'm also going to need buckets, and I need I realize I need more buckets, and on top of that I also need more supplies. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for my stone to change, and then I'm going to work on it. But for now I think I'm going to go back to basic farming, as well as looking for more iron supplies, because I know I'm going to need it. It's just a matter of looking. Because at the same time, I believe that... Ow. I do believe I've pretty much searched all over this place for iron. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to... I'm going to look at other caves as well. Although, I think if that was the case, I'm going to probably need to get some more, I might need to grab my sword. Because, obviously, that's going to be necessary. Right, so... I already have my sword. Oh, that one looks like it's gonna break, so... I'm gonna take a secondary sword with me, just so I'm safe. Oh, okay. Okay, so I think it's... Is it again turning nice? Because I can't really tell, not with the way the sky is outside. I doubt it. Seems okay. It doesn't seem to be getting any darker outside. It does kind of make it more difficult though. I just need to go out searching for... I want to look for a cave that I can literally just take iron out of before heading back. You know, but I should have taken torches with me because I knew I was probably going to be out for a while. But it's only enough so that I can actually... So I can make some extra... I need them for buckets as well. But I need enough for a dropper. So I do apologize if you can't see as much. Oh, sweet mother god. What the Oh. Ow. What in the name of God was that? Like, what do you call that? I was gonna say if anyone came up with something witty, I wouldn't say it. Bloomin' heck, that was way too much of a horde to be dealing with. Like, I'm not even bad, that was like Walking Dead level shit right there. Okay, so I have 12, and so far I think I had like 4 buckets. So, oh piss, really? Talk about catching me with my pants down. You see, I knew this was going to become a problem. And of course it's night out too, so that's kind of what I needed. Come on. I can hear you above me. You're either going to come down here and attack me, or you're going to stay up there. Your choice. Come on. Come get me. Alright, I'm just going for it. Oh, great. Oh, come on, really? Get in, get in, get in, come on. You need to burn those fuckers alive. Come on, let's burn them. Oh, they're not gonna wait from me now. Now let's watch all of them burn. Hey guys, I'm over here. Over here, guys. Woo! Over here. Come on. Come on. That's it. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Aw, too bad. Maybe next time you'll think twice. Right, so... Let's start smelting some of the iron that I've got. Okay, so how many buckets do I actually have? I need to keep tabs of how many I've got, because I need at least 8. Plus I kind of love the fact that I love the fact that I still have another lava bucket there, but I don't really need it, so there we go. So now I've got 4 empty buckets. However, I need another 4 more. I don't entirely know for sure. Like, let's see. Oh, what do you know? I actually had 2 more up here. Who knows, I might actually be able to pull this off, actually, if you think about it. Okay, so I have 16, so... And I think I'm short of 1 iron ingot now, if I'm not mistaken. However, if I'm lucky enough, I might actually be able to replenish that there in a few moments. Yeah, so okay, the sugarcane seems to grow alright around, you know, it does seem to grow nicely around sand. So that's good. Now, again, I'm looking for iron. Now, at the same time, I can find iron in caves, but sometimes I can be lucky enough and I can find iron just lingering around in a typical, side of a mountain, as well as maybe, if I'm lucky, locating it in a village like this one. You know, if you've been watching this series more often than not, you would kind of know that I've been to that village more often than a couple of times. But usually I'm just kind of passing through because I don't really think of having much need for such a village. If there's a way I could maybe diverse some new villagers there, then, you know, that may become a possibility, but as of right now I can't really plan on anything like that. Okay, so it's midday. That would have been disastrous. Just imagine I wasn't even paying attention that time and I got myself killed. Well, I wouldn't have gotten myself killed, but, you know, instead of that being a tiny little drop, that could have been a ravine. Then I would know what pain would be. Oh, lovely, a swamp. Wonder what Shrek be here. It's a possibility. See, there seems to be coal alright on the outskirts of mountainsides, but with enough luck and determination, I might actually be able to locate some more iron for myself. Now, of course, I don't want to be going too deep either. Come on. Finally. Well, I didn't need all that much iron anyways. I only just need enough. This time I got hit until I realized I'm actually starving. So when I get back, I need to start eating more food. Also, that's another thing. I need to start breeding my animals too. Then eventually I can start culling them. You know, I can start culling them and make food products out of them. That's definitely what I need. But the main thing is, we are on a basic move. Ooh, actually, hang on. I might actually take some of these berries, because these berries actually are quite replenishing in some sense. Always have to, you know, you always have to worry about seeing a little spider around, because you don't know whether or not they're going to go hostile or whether they'll stay passive. I've had a couple of times now where I've had a, well, let's just say a not so pleasant encounter with a spider who I thought was friendly, and then suddenly decided to turn wicked in like a matter of seconds. Hey, look, it's a little fox. Huh. Adorable. Hello. Ooh, it's getting dark. Luckily though, I'm right beside my house, so that's a good thing. Don't move. Yeah, so I say it'll just be just after getting dark by the time I get in. And also, when you think about it, with the way how my house is designed, I feel like I should maybe put a little bit more window work into it. Because I feel like it's a bit dreary in one sense. I don't know. I might make some slight readjustments with the design. Because I don't know if I'm going... excuse me? There we go. I don't know if I'm actually going to use the entirety of this room as like a storage area. Because if anything, I might end up just using like this corner. Because as far as I know, I think these are just like half slabs. Right, so... I am hoping to get this, you know, I do hope to get this design pretty much made up, if possible. You know, by the end of the stream, I'm hoping for anyway. Oh yeah, I need a chest now, don't I? Yes. Of course I don't have any goddamn wood for it. You know, it's the one item you really need and you don't really have it. Because apparently, like I said, I must have accidentally built all of my... I think I ended up building too many wooden stairs out of what supplies I had. Oh well, I guess that just means that I have to go chopping again. So where's Mr. Choppy? There he is. And there we go. Now I got plenty of wood. You know, I just thought of something. I actually have enough wood to make 3 chests. And I was lucky that I did because I actually needed to make that. Okay, so here is where I'm going to start building my farm. Okay, so So I need to build this. I think I had to build this 7 out. And of course I'm actually going to use stone. Or, I don't know. Would I use stone? I could go with fancy stone. Or, you know, I can go with smooth stone, but again, trying to come up with the idea for smooth stone is going to be a problem. Now, I could make them out of brick. Actually, yeah, you know what? That actually might come in handy. Anyway, it doesn't really matter anyway, because I've got a cobblestone generator to make more if I still need to. So, I need to go 7 across from here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, for the rest of this, I might have to resort to a tutorial, so if anyone is watching and I don't see your message, just forgive me, as normally I have to depend on a single other monitor for this. Right, so I know I have to go 7, and then I think is it I come up 1. I think I go up 1. So, of course, I'm watching the tutorial with this, so that's probably the reason why you don't see me doing much, so. Okay, so. They're just adding, like, decoration in this tutorial, so. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. I actually need, I keep forgetting as well that I need my glass for this. And trust me, once I end up having this built, this would actually play a huge fundamental factor in how my content works. Oh. Well, I'm never gonna get that back. Okay, so what's the next step? And you know, I will admit, guys, you know, I'm not the best. You know, I'm not the best of the best. Like, even I make my own mistakes half the time too. Yeah, I've already got dirt. Well, I got a minimum amount of dirt, but I'm sure I can manage. Two, three, four, five. So this is gonna be like the first layer of where my crops are gonna go, and then I'm probably gonna build for back up here, but with another layer. Because at least then by having this as an automatic farm, it makes it a whole lot easier on my behalf. Ah, okay, here we go. So, it does grow on sand. That's perfect. How many do I have down here now? 34. So it seems like only 3 of the bamboo shoots actually get punched into the water, while one of them seems to linger outside of it. I really need to figure out a way to sort that before anything else happens. Oh yeah, and on top of that, I probably need to make more bread. After all, I've got once I finish this off, I'll have plenty of wheat going around. Let's see. Oh, oh yeah, there's the beetroot seeds. Oh, it's a knife, okay. So, I guess in one sense I'm glad this dirt comes in handy, because I knew I was most likely going to need it later on down the road. I just didn't think that it was going to be this soon that I was going to use it. On top of that, I will eventually need to build like a there we go. Okay, so what else do I need to do? Like, according to the tutorial, I had to fill all that in, and then of course I had to go one lower. This is obviously, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be the water canal. Oh, fucking. You know, you're lucky I'm not going to kill you for doing that. You're very, very lucky. There we go. So, basically, these are just the little valves where, you know, I could put water into it and... Horse, seriously, move. I will slay you. Come on, move. Thank you. I had no intention of gaining that horse anyway, so kind of worked out in my favor. Right, so one. Okay. So it came 7 back, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then of course just bring this back. And of course that's just, I think for simplistic reasons, I think that's just for I think I'm just gonna throw that dirt there. Makes it easier so that way water doesn't escape in here then. Actually, no, do you know what? Might leave it like that, just so that it can work. Alright, so it's pretty much all the same really if you build it towards the back. Okay, so oh no, yeah, it's okay, so there's a piece of stone that goes up there. Piece of stone that goes up there. Yeah, okay. I see how it works now. There we go. Right, so it's just a matter of filling this in now with dirt. Also, if any of you guys ever want to kind of build one of these and you actually want to see what I'm doing, you're more than welcome to watch back on my stream and watch how it's, you know, how I do it. And anyway, these water buckets will come in handy anyways because these are what I need to put into the dispensers afterwards. So save myself the trouble from going back and forth, I'm just going to build myself an infinite water source right here. There we go. So now all I have to do is that, and I'm good to go. And that should be that. As far as I know, basically, this is just so to make sure these stay hydrated. So that is a must when it comes to building these contraptions. Okay, so what will be the next step that I need to do? Okay, so of course I need to cover these up. And I am out of the stone brick, which just means I just had to make more. Hey, but look, I have no problem. The way I see it is I have the cobblestone generator right here for me to work on it. All I need is a decent stack. You know, the whole building of it's gonna be is easy enough. It's gonna be the wiring with the redstone that's gonna cause some of the problems. But I'm hoping that it won't be that troublesome. Well, I'm still collecting some cobblestone. Come on. Attaboy. I feel like there's probably not all that much more I need of the stone bricks. And let's face it, it takes 4 of them. Oh, bugger. That's not what I was looking for, thank you very much. Come on. There we go. Come on. Keep giving me cobblestone. Okay, so we got a stack. Oh, now you see, that's the disadvantage of working with the cobblestone generator. I was completely unaware that it was dark out. Now what am I doing? I need to smelt the cobblestone into stone and then turn the stone into stone bricks. But you'll see there, you can see there clearly that no, son of a, come on, get out of there. Oi, over here. Yeah, I was not going to have a creeper blow all this up. Not with the amount of work that I have put into this. Hell, nah. Like, hell no. I mean, it's not all that much. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna keep mining some more cobblestone. At least in that way, I'll let that smelt away, and while it's smelting away, I'll end up getting more of the good stuff. Because at least in this way, once I have that stack of cobblestone smelted, I can always bring this pair back in, and that'll be decent enough for me to continue on with my story. Right. Let's see what I've got here. I'm just checking back with the with my stream, because I'm going to be farming a lot of cobblestone between now and the rest of my farm, so I'm going to need as much as I can. On top of that, I also need to start thinking about repairing my my pickaxe. Because I know at the same time, I said I was going to beat the Ender Dragon and have it done and maybe open this up as a server. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to revolutionize this farm. Because I do have this kind of fair idea that when I open this as a server and I allow you guys to join in, I'm going to make it a very interesting competition that if you can take these coordinates and you find this house will be up for grabs if and when I decide to make this into a server. So I'm hoping I can actually get that working. Alright, there we go. So now I'll just throw them in the smelt, and I will grab these. I know I only made like 24 of them, but hey, I have more stone smelting away, so I can work away on this while I'm at it. Like I said, it's mainly the wearing that's going to be the problem, but the cosmetic part of it, I'm fine with that. Plus I can just use the dirt as placeholders. There we go. Oop. And as far as I know, I think I build back here because these are where the dispensers are going to go. So I need to get more stone. So then that way I can actually start replicating and redesigning some of my stuff. Well, 8 more stone bricks. You know, it's kind of funny. I was planning of like maybe hooking this up and then maybe building like a second one here. But I felt like, you know, the tedious work behind that all, it's just, do I really wanna? Actually, I guess what I could do is, well, I'm letting the rest of the stone bricks melt because I'm going to need a whole lot of them. I guess what I could do is just grab my hoe and start hoeing down the farm. Well, I guess you could say it like that. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things you take sensibly. I know the bottom part, I can definitely start tilling the soil. Top part, I'm not entirely sure yet. I don't know if I have enough done yet to do so. Oh, bother. Alright, come on. Let's make another one. You know, but I was just thinking here, I should also build like maybe a crafting table. And I was gonna put it like in the floor, but I forgot that kind of will show up downstairs. So yeah, can't really do that, can I? I'm sure I'll find something. Did I? Oh, you know, I have four more bricks there. That'll come in handy. As much as I hate using up my stone because I need them for the bricks, I don't know. Nah, just screw it. I know, call it blasphemy if you want for me using an 2 iron ingots to make an iron hoe. But trust me, it will come in handy. And as far as I'm recalling, having an iron hoe in the newest update coming out would be a lot better, as they'll now have a purpose. Yeah, like I know for now they don't have a purpose, apart from tilling soil. But at least with an iron hoe, I can actually get the farm tilled, and I'll be good to go. So that's one of the major things. Right, so I'm hoping that I've got, you know, I'm hoping that I've got like the enough potential supplies to make more stone bricks. Because I know it's going to come in handy. Right, so what else am I missing? Here we go. Just as the sun has set, I end up waking up then. Perfect. Oh, there we go. That should give me some plenty. Yep. Sure as the day is long, that gave me plenty to work with. let's see what the rest of this tutorial tells me what I need to do next. Oh, it's already told me about, it's already told me about putting this up. Oh, okay, so I think is it telling me to maybe, I'm not entirely sure. Is it like actually telling me that I need to go up like one more, isn't it? Or yeah, so I literally have to go up like one more from here, so right. How much effort just just to build an automatic farm. Actually, hang on, I'm wasting too much stone on this one. They say I only need like 2 blocks on each. There we go. That's a lot better. Yeah, now I should be fine. Ooh, now for my favorite part. Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't I tell that? For a second there, I got incredibly confused there. I was like, wasn't that tilled? Okay, so now what I need is I need to get the dispensers. So everything that's not necessary for the for this contraption needs to stay out of my inventory. Right. So of course I'm gonna need redstone. Where are my... No, those are my observers. Where did I put my droppers? Oh. Son of a... There we go. That was an accident that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, so... I think for safety measures, I'm just literally gonna throw everything up there. I definitely... Yeah, I definitely, without a doubt, made it definitely made dispensers. There, there they are. Question is, how much of the day did I waste just looking for them? And I pretty much wasted a majority of it. Oh well, no matter. No harm done, that's what I always say. Okay, so now I need 8 water buckets. And just like I said, I have an infinite water source right here. The reason why I need 8 water buckets is because each bucket goes into a dispenser. You'll see why in just a while. There we go. Okay, so now the tutorial just moved on to discussing just to hide behind them. So wait, hang on. How did that work? Okay, yeah, so that was fine. I put them there. Oh, man. So obviously you come one behind. Just block these off like that, I presume. No piss. You know, I think when I'm building this, I think I should actually have my scaffolding with me. It'll really come in handy. Yep. Okay, so oh, I get it. Now I see where I was going wrong. I was actually looking at the tutorial, and something just wasn't making sense on that one. There we go. Right. Well, because the sun's setting, I need to get this over and done with ASAP. That also reminds me, I also need to pay close attention to my want to need to pay attention to my sugar farm as well as my bamboo farm. So far they seem to be doing well. Oh, that looks like it actually broke. So is there any... Yep, there we go. Well, it's gonna take some time, but I'm sure it'll improve. So, let's see what we got here. Now, of course, like, it's going to have redstone shoot up this way, so I'm probably going to cover that up by putting, like, a box on it. But everything else should be fine. I shouldn't have any more quarrels with that. The only thing about it is I do need repeaters if I'm working on that, so I need to know how to make at least 2 repeaters. Also, while I'm here, I might as well just take the rest of the stone and convert them into bricks. It gives me a few extra ones, alright, but at least now, safe to say, I'll be able to, I can work away at it. Okay, so, you see, this is where the stone comes in handy as well, because I need at least 2 repeaters, so I need to make 4 torches and 6 cobblestone, or 6 stone I should say, but I'll need at least 6. Never mind, I just found out that I had that stone there with me all the time. There we go. Now I got 2 repeaters. The rest should be pretty straightforward, depending on what I actually need to get done. So I think on the 14th block as well is when the repeater happens, because normally the signal can only go as far as like 16 blocks and then it starts cutting out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll put a repeater there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then as far as I know, that should activate the dispenser. So if anything, all I need to do is just... Oh, I'm going to test it first. Can't guarantee it's going to work though. Like, it's a huge goddamn risk I'm taking. Where is it? I'm gonna make a button. Actually, no, hang on. To make it look even fancier, I'm actually gonna use a lever. Actually, no. I don't think using a lever is going to be a wise idea. All right, come on. I'll end up making a button. After all, wasn't I lucky that wasn't the stone I tried to do there? Okay, so if this works, the water up there should flow all the way down, and I should be good to go. Okay, it flows all the way down. Does it switch off? Indeed it does. So now basically how that works is, once all of my crops have grown, I come down here, press this button, it activates this whole water circuit. I press it again, switches it off, and Bob's your uncle. Let's just say I was lucky to actually have a whole army that time. Right, so now that I got that working, oh, yikes, I can't. Come on. Although, I don't know. Like, I don't think there's all that much effort that needs to cover this up, is there? Like, I don't see any purpose to covering it up. Because, you know, not being bad, let's face it, if I do ever decide that I want to actually build another one of these bad boys and really get this farm running, and there's all I have to do then is just rebuild this on the other side and just reconnect the redstone to the coexisting ones right here. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that I was going to start taking damage. But the main thing is, at least I can now, start planting my harvest again. Let's see. I know pumpkins and melons don't work in the same... you know, they don't work in the same kind of pattern or lifestyle of what, you know, they don't follow the same guidelines as everything else. But as far as I know, a majority of what I've seen works in some extent. It's turning nighttime now, so I think what I'll do is I'll leave it for now, and I'll set them into my my farms. I should be fine then by that standard. Now, I do apologize, like, for having this take up a majority of my stream, because I didn't really kind of plan it to be that long, but I'm hoping that it won't take that long again. Okay, so I now have a mechanical farm. What will make this interesting is if I was to build like a ton of these, I can literally hook up just like one button with a couple of repeaters, and I should be able to revolutionize my entire farm stock. Because for now I'm just going to use, like, you know, I am just going to use my supplies that I got here so far. And oh, you realize I'm most likely going to have to kill you after this. Okay, never mind. He managed to skedaddle, which is good. Actually, that doesn't really change matters, does it? Like, I just thought of that. The sweet berries don't really change anything. You know, like, of course, every time you pick one off the ground, or you hit one, you're most likely going to get just one out of it. You know, like, you don't get any extras or anything like that. That's kind of the one thing I was trying to avoid. Okay, so because I have a lot of weeds growing around here, I kind of need to clean up. And while I'm at it, at least this way I can get more wheat seeds. Even though I don't think I need all that many more. I think it's only a couple I need. I'll tell you what, once I get 5, then I'll... There we go. I was gonna say once I get 5, I'll leave it at that, because I think I only need 5. Also, I need to clean that up. Okay, so it seems to be every 4 cycles, so guess it's time to clean up the weeds again. Weird thing is, I don't know how many seeds I'll get out of this. So far I've only found one. And I've knocked down like, I don't know how many of these reeds. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, that was a weird thing. I didn't realize that pigs enjoyed potatoes. You know, like it's more, you know. Right. So, anyways, like, at least now that I got an automatic farm, I can just have them grow there naturally, and, yeah, okay, it's not technically fully automatic. You know, I can't really have it replant everything again. Of course, I have to do that manually, but, you know, it saves me the bother, and, of course, I don't have to always collect the food right away then. At least I could just say, you know, I can leave them in the chest and just let it build up. At least then I can literally say I have a food chest. Well, I definitely have enough now for the rest of the seeds. But it makes me wonder, because if I was to build like a second one of those, I can actually have a very massive fundamental farm strategy kind of coincide here. And boom. Ta-da! I just planned that perfectly. There we go. So now I have a decent farm going. Oh heck, they are actually growing quite rapidly if you look at it this way. Like most of these I literally just planted just now and they're already sprouting already. Uh oh. I knew that was gonna happen. But it doesn't matter, like I said, I'm just gonna wait for all that to grow fully and then I'll splash it all down right into the Actually, that also reminds me. Actually, no. I just remembered. I can't block off that block. Damn it. There you go. So like, I know I can vaguely see what's finished and what's good to go. But the main thing is that these actually. There we go. At least this way I can actually tell what's done and what's not done. Because as far as I know, I think these do need like light as well. So I can't really block that off. I don't know. Well, I don't think it needs light. I'm not entirely sure. However, if it comes to it that it doesn't require light, then I can block it off with more stone bricks. But to be honest, I'm actually quite thrilled that I managed to get that up and running. So, as a recap from what we've done today on this stream, is I situated with both the sugarcane farm as well as the bamboo farm. So I now have 51 there, and I've got, well, 3 there. Apparently, seems to me that the sugarcane seems to be going quite slow. So I need to figure out like why is it so slow in working. Once I figure that out, I can probably redesign it in such a way that it works. But the main thing is, I have like a mirror image of both of the automatic farms here. And then of course up here we have the prettiest one of the lot. And that would be my full automatic dispenser. You know, just thinking about it now, I realize I have no other way of getting back in. Oh well. I say what I can do is, I can only just break like 1 or 2 of these blocks each time that I go in, and then just replace them. Because to be honest, that actually, all this is looking quite nice if you think about it. Like, I've got potatoes coming in, I got carrots, I got wheat. Actually, the wheat will really come in handy because I need to start breeding more animals so I can start culling them off and getting supplies from them. So, let's see. There you go. You got those 2. What do they eat again? Oh my god, I completely forgot what. Oh, they're the ones that eat hay. So, yeah, I say the wheat is handy for when it comes to, well, you know, like when it comes to breeding the livestock. Question is, where the heck did I put it? Oh, there we go. And as far as I know, I think sheep eat this as well. Oh, yep, they definitely do. And there we go. cow, baby lamb. Perfect. Oh, and on top of that, because I also have sheep now, that means I also have a decent resource of wool, which does come in handy because I'm hoping to revolutionize some of my areas by adding some more redstone contraptions. And instead of wasting a lot of resources, I could always use wool just to do it. But I think the next thing that we're going to work on my farm is I'm going to maybe doll this up a bit, you know, make it a little bit better. But if you guys have like any suggestions of how I can make my little watering hole here for fishing a lot better, then, you know, feel free to tell me in either in the chat or in the comments when this appears on. You little... Right, come here. Attaboy. Isn't... Look what I got. There. If at any point you end up having, if at any given point that you've got some disastrous problems with chickens, I guess you could always say just keep a couple of seeds on you. It'll distract them enough, and that will sort that. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest my honey as well. Oh, that also reminds me, I need, I think what I'm going to do is, instead of having my, I believe, instead of me having my, my hives like out in the open like that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on maybe building some decent looking kind of habitats for them. You know, that they can each have like a dome of their own. And obviously each dome will have a door, so I'll be able to get in and out of the place. Where did I leave my shears? Because I'm gonna need shears in order to collect the honey. Where are they? You know, it's probably literally staring me in the face here and I can't see them. Where are they? Because at the same time I do have the fires lighting underneath. Oh, there they are. Because like I have the fires lit underneath the beehive, so the bees aren't going to be aggravated at me. Damn it. Like I got it in, but it didn't have any hatchlings. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so on the next time around, I am going to maybe work a bit more around the mining now, especially now that I've focused on the automatic harvesting with the food, and I got my automatic farms going. But at the same time, I might actually build some new habitats for these guys, because apparently, as you can see, like they're out in the open. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how well I can build some, see how I can build some domes for them. and that way they can all have each dome to themselves. I just need to figure out how to figure out the actual size for each one, and then I could probably work on that and make them out, well, not out of sand, but make them out of glass. But for now, I think that is where we are going to call it a stream. So, first things first, I must say, I definitely enjoyed working on this stream for today. There's not really much else I can say. All I can really say is I'm glad that I'm back from the, I'm glad I'm back from the week off after recharging my batteries and having the time off that was needed. So now I'm hoping that my next streams coming up will be a lot better, and I'm hoping to get my schedule kind of put back up on my Discord as well as everywhere else, because while I took the break, you see, I didn't really put a lot of my stuff online. Because simply I wasn't going to be here to represent my channel or entertain you guys. But as of next week, I should have my schedule for next week up by either Sunday or possibly as early as early Monday. So if you want to find out what I'm going to be streaming for next week, just you can follow me on Discord and anything else that seems necessary. But for now, this is the time of the night where I call my stream to an end. So, thank you everyone for joining in with my stream tonight. Thank you everyone who showed up tonight. Especially Midnight Wolves and Tuga Gamer YouTube for popping in. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to enjoy my content, and I hope you actually did enjoy it. Now, for the rest of you, if you want to see what other content I've got on this channel, and you are interested to see what I got planned for the near future, then feel free to like my streams, share my streams to friends and family, as that helps me build up a better community with you guys. And if you especially want to support me on my channel, then click the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. By clicking the bell notification icon, you'll be notified when I go live with any video or any stream that I have coming up on my channel. By clicking the subscribe button, you will become an official cadet of the Immortal Army. So, again, thank you guys so much for your time with me, and I will see you in my next stream. My name is Immortal Rich, ye are the Immortal Army, and you are all dismissed.